Stan Gibilisco here. The date is October 28th, 2013. The time is 4:41 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, or 2241 Zulu. You can see the frequency that I'm on. This 20-meter band seems to be doing pretty well. I just listened to the W1AW bulletin, actually copied it, where they were transmitting Bordeaux radio teletype on 14.095. They published their complete list of bulletin frequencies and code practice frequencies at www.arrl, that's Alpha Romeo Romeo Lima.org. And they also publish the sequence of digital modes that they use. Depending on the day of the week, they rotate between Bordeaux, BPSK, phase shift keying, PSK 31, and MFSK, which I found to be very interesting to copy. It's a lot of fun to copy that. But anyway, those bulletins go into a lot of detail about propagation conditions, radio wave propagation conditions, and solar flux and planetary A indices. Oh my, oh my. I don't understand really what all of those numbers translate to. Here are some signals on this band. Wow. Strong signal. My lord. ZF2AH. Good grief. I gotta try and get this guy. Okay, well, let's get off his frequency a bit and tune up. ZF2A. ZF2, let's see. Got him. Well, that second call, that isn't too bad for 10 watts and a horrifically mismatched antenna, probably 7-to-1 at the feed point. Let's find out where ZF, that's probably the Caribbean somewhere. United Kingdom. There's no way that this guy is in England or Northern Ireland. Absolutely no way. He's got to be in one of those islands down there in the Caribbean. There's no other explanation, but nevertheless, I mean, it's pretty good when you've got a kind of a pileup. You got kind of a pileup on these people, and that's not too bad at all. Not too shabby. Well, let's go up. Check out the 20-meter, or pardon me, the 21 megahertz or 15-meter band. There are signals here. Now, I'm surprised because W1AW was not coming in well on 18 megahertz. And using that as a beacon. Wow, there's signals up here too. Now, the ARRL propagation bulletins are excellent. They're excellent, and I'd like to learn a lot more about what all these A indices and all that stuff actually means, because it was saying that propagation conditions are going to be pretty good for a few days. I believe that's what it was saying, but I was just sort of copying the thing to test out my nerd cave stuff. I'm always testing. That's what that DX contact was for, is test my radio, test my operating skills, just testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, infinity. This is W1GV testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, infinity. Or is it Aleph naught, or is it Aleph 1 that I'm testing? Well, you tell me. Look them up. ALEPH. Aleph. Look that up in Wikipedia. Aleph naught, Aleph 1, or Aleph null. Look them up. Look up Georg Cantor, Cantor, and his first name Georg. Look him up. That stuff drove him nuts. Well, look there's 28 megahertz CW stuff going on here. This is cool. This is great. I got to get up here after this video's over and check it out. Let's see if I can hear any. There was a beacon up here a while back that I heard. I believe it was in Mexico. I think that's a birdie or a computer artifact of some kind. It was up here somewhere, but I don't hear him now. Now here's a little experiment that I'd like to try. Get way, 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 way down here. This will bring back memories. 60 kilohertz. Hear that? That is WWVL, I believe. 60 kilohertz signal. That is the signal. If I'm correct, I believe that is the signal that your those so-called atomic clocks, or atomic synchronized clocks use. Those ones that you can buy at most any store now. They're not that expensive anymore, and they actually have a little receiver in there that receives this. I'm working on a book right now about radio and stuff like that, and I was just writing about long-wave radio propagation. Now, 60 kilohertz is a wavelength of something like 5 kilometers or something like that. It's an extraordinarily long wavelength, and it propagates in a way much different from anything that I was showing you up there on the high-frequency part of the spectrum. Much differently. It's primarily a surface wave mode, which works day and night, 365 days a year, 366 days in leap years, pretty much regardless of the sunspot cycle. The surface wave just follows the Earth along. Although, if there's a massive solar disruption, it's going to mess up everything. Probably that too. But there, listen to all that stuff. All these people on phase shift keying. My waterfall display is pretty busy looking. So is the spectral display that I use. I'll show those to you. Let me just pull this iPad off of here. I don't know how well you're going to really see this, but I'll do my best. There's the spectral display, looks like that. You can tune it in like that. There's your waterfall. Well, no, not. I just started it. There's your waterfall. Got them side by side. Oh well, then that's what the Nerd Cave is for. All these colored squiggly lines and waterfalls, and bleeps and blips, and And every now and then I actually talk to somebody with this ham radio. Stan Gibilisco from the Black Hills of Dakota Territory, United States of America, saying 73 and so long.